they've been squashed for so many years and turned into little obedient slaves that don't have the right to speak freely, that don't have the right to defend themselves. I have seen what it looks like when the government says...
I don't trust government, y'all know that. I don't trust the Democratic Party. I don't trust the Republican Party. I think both parties have sold us out to China. And I have strong reason for believing that. And the unctions given to me by the Holy Spirit is the strongest of those reasons. Let's continue.
The government says, turn on your neighbor, and they go. They don't hesitate for a moment. And this is exactly what they are turning America into now. As we speak, they are attempting this. And I know a lot of people that say it'll never work on me, but it'll work on 50 others. For every person that says, no, they'll never be able to control my mind this way, they are doing it, and they're doing it at record speeds to people who don't want to be labeled as criminals. So I'm going to take you through some footage today, footage that you've probably already seen, but I'm going to do it from a perspective of someone who's already come from a country where they have successfully silenced so many are afraid to speak. And I'm not in any way, stretch or form here saying that Australians are not courageous people, because they are. Believe you me, they're standing up against some serious tyranny. Right now, they just passed a law in the state of Queensland that you can go to prison for up to 3 years if you offend a minority. This is how far Australia has gone. It's what they want to do here.
And see, that's stupid as all indoors, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to take our government back. It has been infiltrated by rank Satanists. It has been infiltrated by rank Satanists. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Satanist. Evil satanic demons. You follow me? They don't have our best interests at heart. This battle is it's 100% spiritual. And we have Christians wanting to stick their head in the sand and turn a blind eye to this. It can't happen. I'm not allowing it to happen. You follow me? God has got me doing so many big things behind the scenes. It's about to go down. Keep your head on a swivel.
Canada is the same thing. If you hurt some crazy leftist's feelings who believes these maniacs, you can go to prison because their feelings are hurt. And they want to turn America into this nightmare, so we cannot let them. And I've come from the other side of the world to warn you, America. And if you're watching this on X or Band.video, Infowars.com, share this now. Because Americans need to hear this. This isn't me preaching at you. This is me warning you. I know what it looks like. So I'm going to take you through some of this footage today from the perspective of someone who comes from a country where people are...
Listen, I just stated it. And this is what people don't get. This is a spirit war. You have to look at what people are doing to understand what they stand for. Elon Musk works for Satan. He is a satanic agent that is infiltrated. I don't want to have anything to do with his platform. He is creating the mark of the beast system. Do you understand what I'm advocating here? This is a spirit war. You can't have on one color and another color at the same time. Either you are of the kingdom of light and you support the kingdom of light only, or you are of the kingdom of darkness and you support the kingdom of darkness only. We need to align ourselves with things deemed biblical, and that's people, places, things. All nouns, things deemed biblical. Because guess what? If you function the way most Americans are functioning, then you got the enemy in your camp. I'm trying to tell everybody, when you sign on to Twitter, there's a frequency that emanates from that. that controls a certain component of your mind and your thinking. Check me out. Do your own research.
People are going to jail for offending people. And I'm not talking about an isolated example of someone posting a meme about Hillary Clinton that she somehow convolutes and deems election interference because they've found a way to circumvent your First Amendment. And you think they're not going to find other ways? They are. And they're showing you all the ways that they're going to find if they get power in this country. Team, please bring up the clip.
So here's part of the reason why I'm kind of calm, but then I get fired up too. We are not having an election, ladies and gentlemen. There will be no if they get power. If we don't go and take our government back, they will remain in power. They already have the power. You follow me? There will be no when they get it. You follow me? We need to change our continuum as a collective. And we need to start thinking about taking our country back instead of just lying down taking it. If we're not thinking and talking about taking our country back, then we're doing everything they want us to do. Okay? We're doing everything they want us to do. Listen, you have to be careful who you're rubbing shoulders with. You have to be careful whose platforms you're on. You have to be careful. This is a spirit war. It's a spirit war. If I can just get Americans to understand this and look at it from that perspective, then they might have an understanding as regards why I advocate what I advocate. The Republican Party is dirty. They have sold us out to China. The Democratic Party is dirty. They have sold us out to China. Our government is dirty. They have fallen to a foreign entity, China.
Of Hillary Clinton talking about journalists needing to continue and amplify the messages that are currently resulting in assassination attempts against Trump. Hillary Clinton about journalists, please.
Journalists should, really try to achieve objectivity. And by that, he said, I mean, they should cover the object. Well, the object in this case is Donald Trump, his demagoguery, his danger to our country and the world, and stick with it. They were merciful.
What I don't understand is what makes this witch thinks. What makes this witch think that she has any say-so as regards what's going on in this nation? Hillary Clinton is a satanic witch. Your time is over, America. There's a shift that's happening. There's a new spectrum of light that has been incorporated into the light spectrum. Before the shift is complete, those who are not on God's frequency, you won't be able to handle this new spectrum of light.
Merciless about what they saw as President Biden's, problems in the debate and calling for him to.
And I posted something, I wrote something on Facebook the other day, and those people was like, well, what are you talking about? And I'm like, man, I've been telling America that China is going to invade, or that we're being invaded now for about 3 years. And I'm just like, okay, I'm getting so sick and tired of this. I am, because people don't listen. You waste your time with them. It's my fault. I shouldn't have commented on the thread, but they don't listen. Then people don't listen. And then they attack you, right? So, yeah. It is what it is.
Stick with it, she says. Stick with it. Now, let me tell you that the demoralization of the people in this nation has already succeeded in some regard, or at least the brainwashing in some regard. And I'm not talking about the conservatives here. I'm talking about, you can call them leftists, you can call them the people who trust the government, socialists, communists, whatever you want. I'm talking about the people that don't see a problem with this. There are too many of them because Hillary Clinton is still able to say those things and still given airtime.